Hi there YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Auntie A's Kitchen. Simple and delicious food cooked and prepared in South Korea with South Korean ingredients. Today we're going to be making Waldorf salad with crispy chicken. Now the Waldorf salad originated in New York City. It was created for a charity bowl for a children's hospital. The original recipe had three significant parts to this, and it was apples, celery and mayonnaise. Nuts came in later, but today we're not only going to add crispy chicken to it, we're also going to add some sunflower seeds, and we're going to change out the mayonnaise for yogurt because I think that's a nice fresh taste. So the combination of the crunchiness of the celery and the sweetness of the grapes with the crispiness of the chicken, it's just delightful. It's a fun salad to have in the summer. Originally it's served as an appetizer or a light meal, but with the chicken it makes a full meal. So let me show you how I made it. The ingredients for our Waldorf salad, I'm going to change it just a little bit, and I'm going to put some crispy chicken on top. I made this yesterday with breadcrumbs, and I will throw it in the oven just to crisp up a little bit to put on top of the salad. For the original salad, we will use walnuts, some celery, an apple and some grapes. Now if you have green and red, I highly recommend because the color looks fantastic. And the salad then goes on top of a bed of lettuce, and I'm using here some iceberg leftover and some other mixed salad that I will put underneath. Then my sauce that I'm going to use today, in the Waldorf salad they use mayonnaise. I'm going to be using yogurt, some mustard, Dijon mustard with some lemon. Some lime. The original recipe uses lemon, but that's what I have today. Some olive oil, salt and pepper, and some apple vinegar. So let's get making. A bit of oil. So we need to season our flour, salt, some pepper, some cayenne pepper because we want a little bit of a hit, grilled barbecue flavour, oregano, like that. Mix this up into the egg, into the breadcrumbs. Shake it off, put it there.
You will notice I only use one hand so that I keep the other clean. When you put the chicken into the flour, make sure that you shake off any excess flour before putting it into the egg and the breadcrumbs.
This can go into our pan.
You will notice that I've put a little bit of oil in the pan, but not too much. It's important not to overcrowd the pan, so while the chicken is cooking, I continue to coat the other chicken with the breadcrumbs.
A little bit more oil, turn it over, let's crisp it up.
Once I've turned the chicken and the second side is cooking, I add some butter to the pan, and this adds to the flavour. I then continue with the chicken, coating it with the breadcrumbs.
Okay, one.
I'm only using the pan to crisp up the outside of the chicken. Once all of the chicken is done, I will put it into the oven to finish off. Notice that I clean the pan between each batch of cooking. That is to make sure that I've removed any excess breadcrumbs so that they don't burn in the pan. I then continue to cook the rest of the chicken with oil and butter as needed until the outside is crispy and golden brown. Don't overcrowd your pan, and this will help the chicken cook evenly.
Okay, put these onto here.
Once you've finished cooking all of your chicken, put it onto your oven tray, and this will go into your preheated oven 180°C for about 10 minutes to finish cooking.
So first things first, let's prepare our chicken. So let's put some chicken that I prepared yesterday onto here. This now goes into my oven for 10 minutes. I will now roast up my walnuts. Nice and easy there. Wash my apple. I love this salad because it is so quick. And cut your apples into cubes. Now with your apple, use some lemon juice. I don't have any fresh, so I'm going to use some lemon juice I had in the cupboard. Because if you put lemon juice on your apple, that will help stop it not go brown.
You see me then just getting some grapes and putting them into my salad cleaner to wash and clean before cutting them up to put them into my salad.
That's still roasting. Now, you can cut up the grapes any size you want. I like cutting them in half. And I put this in with the apples straight away. So again, with your celery, make sure you've washed it and cut it. Again, into small pieces.
The last thing to do is to prepare the salad dressing.
1, 2, 3 spoons of yogurt, a spoon of mustard. Now, if you don't have Dijon mustard, then use any mustard you have. Let's have a look. 1, 2 teaspoons of apple vinegar, just 1 teaspoon of olive oil. I like using lime because it is a bit of a different flavour from the lemon. Salt and some pepper. Mix this up. And then once you think it's there, taste it. And if you need to add any other flavours, then this would be the time. I think that's fine as it is. Also on the bottom goes your bed of lettuce or salad. You can use any salad that you have. So I've got my green underneath. Now I'm going to put some of my sauce into my salad, not too much. I don't want to overpower it. Put some on, mix it in, and just check that everything's evenly coated. A little bit more like this. On top of my salad, just like that. So I've got some grapes, I've got some apples, make sure I've got enough celery, walnuts, let's put some of those on. You can cut them up if you want. Cut up my chicken. Beautifully cooked yesterday. Had time to cool down. The pumpkin seeds, and we are done. So you have the combination of the chicken, the apple and the celery, the crunchiness of the walnut with the grape. Absolutely delicious. A salad ready for the summer. So, thanks for watching today, YouTube. I'm going to finish my salad because I want to eat this. I have a cycle ride to do later on. I hope you enjoyed seeing how easy it is to make a really tasty salad. I look forward to seeing you in another episode. God bless. Cha-ching.